Breaking news kicks off our 10 minutes of nonstop news. We are tracking multiple fires burning across the state this morning. The largest is in the Denver metro area in Jefferson County. There are two others also in the mountains, one fully contained by firefighters overnight. First, though, new details in that lower North Fork fire. Overnight, we learned one person died in the fire still burning in Jefferson County. Later today, we hope to find out what specifically killed that person.
Now, for the hundreds of residents evacuated, they're waiting to find out this morning if their homes made it through the night. Not a lot of firefighters on scene. It just wasn't safe for them. This fire has already burned 3,050 acres. You can see Christine Chang standing by at the command center of this lower North Fork fire for us this morning.
And Christine, you were at that news conference just a few minutes ago. Fill us in.
So the latest from here, you guys, is that 0%, zero containment at this point. So firefighters are still actively fighting this fire at this hour. Today, we're expecting about 450 firefighters. We're talking about Colorado and also from out of state to be here to help fight this fire, along with 2 air tankers at this point. We talked about before that there was one fatality. Right now, they're still trying to determine the cause of this death, also determine the identity. We are told, or we're just told at the briefing, that the person dead, they found him dead anyway in the area of the fire zone, but again, they're still trying to determine the cause of that death this morning. What's the issue here for firefighters as far as the parameter and how big this fire location is that there are a lot of small subdivisions and small canyons, so it's hard for them to get to. So once in a little while, hopefully firefighters will be back and give us another update as far as how many homes have been affected. We're told possibly between 15 to 25 homes could have burned here, but again, we'll get a better number once the sun comes out and we'll get more information. In the meantime, back here live, Bertha Lynn is also here. She's been following up on the evacuees. A lot of people still don't know if they have homes standing at this hour.
That's right. They're standing by to see, and they're going to get their first look at the situation and the perimeter map by daylight, as we all will today. We're hoping to get the parameter of this fire. We have 900 people who received the reverse 911 call telling them to evacuate, and right next to us is U.S. Highway 285. Those on the south side, right in front of this Elk Creek fire station, have been told to be on standby to evacuate, depending on whether the winds shift. We want to let you know that one evacuation shelter was set up at CONIFER High School overnight. We received conflicting information. We were told that the Chatfield shelter was closed for lack of use, but Jackie Kelly here at Jeffco tells us that that shelter was kept open for possible use. 90 people stayed at the CONIFER High School shelter along with pets, and the evacuation shelter at Chatfield also there was available as backup. And those evacuated were slowly learning what the outcome was of their homes and their neighbor's home that was burning over the ridge. We spoke to one couple who just learned that their neighbor's home had burned and theirs could be next.
He didn't have time to get everything. He just got the dog and a few things, and if I had been home, I have all of my photographs of all of our family, 34 years of us, and in boxes in case we ever need to evacuate, but I wasn't home to get those.
It is a very fluid situation. People have been evacuated. Others are waiting to find out if they will need to be evacuated. So these residents, a lot of them, don't know when they'll be allowed to go back home. But FEMA has provided emergency funding to allow for fighting this fire.
And that would definitely come in handy. And they were talking about at the briefing as well, Bertha, talking about some of the animals that they had to leave behind. So hopefully they'll go back and check on how they're doing on their status. So again, back here alive, 3,050 acres burned so far, zero containment at this point. We are expecting 450 firefighters in state and out of state to come help fight this fire throughout the day. And we'll keep you posted on it. Back to you guys.
Thank you for the update, Christine and Bertha.